The former Tri-County Fairgrounds employee arrested last week on embezzlement charges appeared for an arraignment hearing on Friday. Bennett Kessler filed this report. Rebecca Bragdon was released on her own recognizance pending a settlement conference on March 3rd. Inyo County District Attorney filed a felony complaint against Bragdon alleging felony embezzlement, felony misappropriation of public funds, 2 felony counts of forgery, 1 felony grand theft charge for misuse of fairgrounds credit cards, and 1 count of misdemeanor petty theft related to an iPad alleged to have been taken. And it was last August when a report of possible missing funds at the fairgrounds led to an investigation by the state police agency, which is the California Highway Patrol Investigative Services Unit. Now, this is because the fairgrounds are a state-owned facility. Now, at that time, officials said they were not sure how much money was missing. Now, last Thursday morning, CHP officers arrested Bragdon and took her to the jail in Independence, where she was held on $150,000 bail until she was released on her own recognizance on Friday. Well, even as news of an arrest associated with theft from the Tri-County Fairgrounds surfaced, the Fair Board had met the day before in a separate development when they hired a new CEO for the organization, Sally Simons of Bishop. Simons has a long history with the community and in local business. She also served on the Inyo Water Commission. The Fair Board issued the following press release, quote, "The Board of Directors of the Eastern Sierra Tri-County Fair is pleased to announce that the search for a new CEO of the fairgrounds was successful. At their February 19th board meeting, Sally Simons of Bishop was selected to fill the position. Ms. Simons has accepted the position and will be starting on March 1st. Both the board and Sally Simons look forward to new and exciting events and happenings at the fairgrounds and a renewed involvement and commitment to the communities of the Eastern Sierra," end quote. Well, 2 incidents in Mono County over the weekend, a high-speed pursuit with a suspect still outstanding and bus passengers falling ill. Start off with the high-speed pursuit on Saturday at approximately 8:30 a.m. Mono County Sheriff's deputies conducted a routine traffic stop on a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed through Colville. Now, according to a press release from the Mono County Sheriff's Office, when deputies approached the vehicle, both driver and passenger acted suspiciously when asked for their identification, registration, and proof of insurance. Both the driver, Zachary Carr, age 32 of Pocatello, Idaho, and passenger Jeffrey Guess, age 26, told deputies they didn't have their identification with them and, quote, "must have left it at home," end quote. Now, Carr was asked to turn off the engine and to step out of the vehicle. Carr complied with the deputy's request and exited that vehicle. As deputies were questioning Carr, the passenger, again, Jeffrey Guess, climbed into the driver's seat of the vehicle and sped away. Now, as deputies were trying to safely secure Carr in the back of the patrol unit, he became uncooperative. Deputies were finally able to detain Carr in the back of the patrol unit. Now, the press release continues, due to Carr being detained and the high rate of speed at which the fleeing vehicle was traveling, Mono County Sheriff's Dispatch put out an alert to Nevada law enforcement, and Douglas County Sheriff's deputies initiated the pursuit. Now, upon further questioning, Carr stated that he was helping Guess flee law enforcement out of Utah. Carr, according to the press release, knew Guess was a fugitive and was aiding in taking him to Southern California to prevent him from being arrested. Again, according to that press release, which said Carr also stated that he had recently consumed methamphetamine. Now, Carr was arrested for aiding a fugitive, evading a peace officer, and being under the influence of a controlled substance. Carr was in custody at the Mono County Jail in Bridgeport, with all charges pending with the Mono County District Attorney's Office. Now, the press release goes on to state that Guess led Douglas County Sheriff's deputies and Nevada Highway Patrol on a high-speed pursuit with speeds over 100 miles an hour through Carson City and Reno. Guess was able to escape the Nevada Highway Patrol in Reno and is still currently at large. Guess has a Class 3 felony warrant out of Utah and a misdemeanor warrant out of Kings County and is suspected to be dangerous. Guess was driving a 2013 silver Hyundai sedan with California plates. Now, the vehicle has been recovered, but law enforcement still searching for guests. If anyone has any information on the location of guests, you're asked to contact your local law enforcement agency immediately. And on Sunday at 9:18 p.m., a commercial Amador Stage Lines bus based in Sacramento stopped in Bridgeport after several passengers appeared ill. The bus had been traveling from Long Beach to the Reno area with 50 to 60 passengers on board. A cellular 911 call was made to the CHP requesting paramedics. According to the press release, emergency personnel from the CHP, Mono County Sheriff's Department, Mono County paramedics, and Bridgeport Fire Department responded to the scene. All bus occupants were moved to Veterans Memorial Hall in Bridgeport for evaluation. Approximately 13 passengers were transported by 3 paramedic ambulances to 2 hospitals, 8 to Mammoth Hospital in Mammoth Lakes and 5 to Carson Valley Medical Center in Gardnerville. Now, a second Amador Stage Lines bus responded to the scene to transport the remaining passengers to their destinations. Now, Dr. Rick Johnson, Mono County Public Health Officer, conducted a limited investigation which suggests the source of the illness may be related to carbon monoxide, an odorless and colorless gas entering the passenger area of the bus. Now, as of the time of the press release, all passengers transported to local hospitals had been treated and released. CHP officers with specific training and experience related to the inspection of commercial vehicles will conduct a detailed inspection of the bus in an attempt to determine the cause of this incident. You can see more on this story on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, the Mono County Narcotics Enforcement Team, MONET, along with the assistance of the Mono County Sheriff's Office, concluded a narcotics warrant investigation in the town of Mammoth Lakes. Now, Saturday, when MONET agents and Mono County Sheriff's deputies conducted 2 simultaneous search warrants at 2 residences in Mammoth. Contact was made with one of the residents, Daniel Malev, age 38, of Mammoth Lakes, who stated he was hallucinating someone breaking into his home and was glad law enforcement was there to help him. He also stated he had consumed an undisclosed amount of narcotics that he had purchased in Southern California and brought to Mammoth. Now, the press release states with several alerts inside the residence by Narcotic Detection Canine Terra, a physical search of Melez's residence was conducted and approximately a quarter ounce of methamphetamine, a digital scale, numerous pieces of aluminum foil containing burnt residue consistent with narcotics residue, and approximately 5.5 grams of psilocybin mushrooms were discovered and recovered. Malev was arrested on a variety of charges and transported to the Mono County Jail in Bridgeport without incident, and again, all charges are pending with the Mono County District Attorney's Office. We'll be back with more news.